Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to meet someone with rare abilities or extremely weird conditions? Imagine someone who can see with their ears, or someone living with a condition so rare it barely has a name. They sound fake? But what if we told you they're real? What if we told you the world is filled with people so strange that some became famous for their gifts, while others struggled through life? If that kind of thing grabs your curiosity, then stick around, because we're diving into 15 of the strangest people who truly shocked the world. Number 15. Leslie Lux. Leslie grew up obsessed with anime, especially the beautiful, curvy lady characters. That obsession shaped how she saw herself. "Cosplay made me want surgery," she said. Now an Instagram model, Leslie has spent over $100,000 changing her body to match the anime characters she admired. "I want to be big, curvy, extreme," she says. But it's not just about aesthetics, it's also about pressure. There's always someone with more curves or a newer look. I need to stay relevant. Her boyfriend Michael loves her transformations, but admits it's hard. He says, "It's like having a new girlfriend every day." But it can be overwhelming. Friends and family worry about her pushing it too far. But Leslie isn't slowing down. She knows it's not for everyone. "I feel good when I'm changing. I feel like I'm becoming the person I imagined," she says. Whether it's cosplay or reality, Leslie's building herself the way she wants without limits. Number 14. Caroline Marquez. Caroline Marquez lives in Florida but was born in Puerto Rico. She's a mechanical engineer, baker, trainer, and competitive bodybuilder. She's been training for 8 years and now squats 350 pounds, more than double her body weight, and leg presses over 1,500. Her bicep curls hit 50. Since starting, she's gone from 85 pounds to 137, and she's done it all naturally, despite constant accusations online. "I've never used steroids," she says. "Even if you did, you couldn't get this body." People often say she looks like a man or assume it's fake, but she ignores it. Bodybuilding gave her purpose and confidence after years of being bullied for her curly hair and nerdy vibe. She now makes content, posts on OnlyFans, and flexes proudly. Her goal? Keep pushing limits. Dressed as Supergirl, she attempts to push a 2-ton Hummer limousine. "I want to feel like a superhero," she says. She pulls it off. "This is 100% hard work, nothing else." Number 13. Ben Underwood. From someone with extreme vision to a boy who saw with his ears, meet the mighty Ben Underwood. Diagnosed with retinal cancer at age 2, Ben lost both eyes by the time he turned 3. What made his story so incredible was what happened afterward. Like bats and dolphins, Ben learned to use echolocation. By clicking his tongue and listening to the echoes, he could map the world around him. He didn't use a cane or a guide dog. He walked on his own, rode a bike, skateboarded, and even played basketball, all by sound. He could tell the size, shape, and distance of objects through audio cues alone. Scientists were stunned at how his brain rewired itself, turning sound into vision. His ability pushed the limits of what people thought the human brain could do. But more than his talent, it was Ben's spirit that stood out. He never saw himself as disabled. Though he passed away in 2009, his legacy continues to inspire. Number 12. Slavica Pajkic. Slavica Pajkic, from Serbia, is one of those rare individuals whose body doesn't follow the usual rules. He can conduct and store electricity without harm. While most people would be severely injured or even killed by high-voltage shocks, Slavica can absorb large currents and channel them to power heaters, light bulbs, or even cook sausages. His ability surfaced when he was young and has since left scientists and crowds stunned. In one jaw-dropping demonstration, Slavica passed 20,000 volts through his body. That's about 50 times the voltage of a normal power outlet and close to the strength of a lightning strike. But he showed no discomfort, no pain, just calm. Scientists discovered that his body lacks sweat glands, which makes his skin resistant to electricity. It also produces minimal moisture, meaning current doesn't flow through him the way it would with others. He holds several Guinness World Records. What's wild isn't just his tolerance, it's his control. He doesn't just survive voltage, we mean he controls it. Number 11. Danny. Danny always wanted to be a parent. After 9 years of transitioning while struggling with his addiction, that wish came true. Their child, Wilder, is now 4. Danny was raised as a girl, surrounded by makeup and gender expectations. But when Wilder arrived, Danny decided to raise them with gender-neutral parenting. That means no strict clothes, no forced pronouns, and no limiting toys. I've seen what gender roles do to kids. I didn't want that for Wilder, Danny says. Not everyone agrees. Danny gets hundreds of online comments saying, "Poor child," or demanding CPS intervene. But Danny focuses on the support. Those kind words wash away the hate, they say. All that matters is raising Wilder in a way that feels honest and safe. I hope Wilder grows up with more self-love than I ever had, Danny says. They're powerful. They're here to change something, and Danny's there for every step, building the kind of childhood they never had. Number 10. Stephen Wiltshire. Stephen Wiltshire is often nicknamed the human camera, and not without reason. Born in London, he was diagnosed with autism early on and struggled with speech. But he found expression through art. His talent began to show in childhood. He started sketching animals and cars, then shifted to buildings and entire cities. What makes Stephen's gift remarkable is his memory. He can take a short helicopter tour of a city, like New York or Tokyo, and then draw the full cityscape from memory, including thousands of windows, streets, and landmarks. No photos, no references, just one look, and it's etched in his mind. One of his most iconic works is a 19-foot panorama of Tokyo, drawn after just a 30-minute flight. His art gained international fame. Even the Queen of England commissioned him to draw London, followed by Rome, New York, and Dubai. What makes his work so powerful isn't just accuracy, it's the emotion in it. He captures not just buildings, but the feeling of the places themselves. What do you think about him? Number 9. Belvana, Natalino, and Zayana. Belvana and Natalino have these 3 kids. Zayana has albinism. When they go out in public, they're often stopped by strangers asking strange or ignorant questions. Natalino is asked if Zayana is really his child. Belvana hears, "Are you the nanny?" Or, "Do your daughters have different dads?" People even try to touch Zayana's hair. Instead of getting angry, Belvana decided to educate. She shares videos about albinism and her family life online. Most people aren't mean. They're just clueless, she says. Her goal is to create awareness and help change the way people see albinism, especially when it comes to raising a confident child. I want Zayana to grow up knowing who she is, without letting comments break her, she says. They don't want pity. They want space for their daughter to be seen as herself, not as a curiosity. Their message is simple. Ask better questions, and don't assume what you don't understand. Number 8. Veronica Sider. Veronica had eyesight so sharp it pushed the limits of human vision. She stunned scientists when they realized her vision worked on a level no one had ever seen before. The average person with perfect eyesight can clearly see something from 20 feet away, but Veronica could see that same detail from over a mile. To give you an idea, if someone stood on one side of a football field holding up a book, most people couldn't read it. Veronica could. Her eyesight was estimated to be 20 times better than 20 over 20. In one test, She could identify people from over a mile away without using binoculars. She could also see microscopic details that others would need tools to notice. Her eyes worked like a zoom lens, switching between distant and close-up views with zero strain. What made it even more fascinating? Her gift was natural. He didn't do a deadly surgery or fancy enhancements, just a genetic ability that remains a scientific mystery. Number 7. Stig Severinsen. Stig, often called the man who doesn't breathe, is a Danish freediver who holds multiple world records for breath holding. His extreme feats have made him a legend in the world of underwater endurance. In 2012, he broke the Guinness World Record by holding his breath for 22 full minutes. For most people, even 2 minutes underwater would be a struggle. But Stig isn't like most people. He's not just gifted, he's trained his body and mind to go far beyond the norm. A former swimmer and biologist, he uses techniques like yoga, meditation, and controlled breathing to train his body to work with almost no oxygen. His method, called breatheology, focuses on using breath control to enhance physical and mental performance. But Stig doesn't stop at holding still. He swam over 500 feet under a frozen lake on a single breath, wearing only swim trunks. His calm, focus, and extreme control over body and mind show what's truly possible. Number 6. Michel Lotito. Michel Lotito had a taste for the unthinkable, literally. Known as Monsieur Mange-Tout or Mr. Eat-All, this Frenchman made headlines by eating objects no one else would dare. Born in Grenoble in 1950, Michel discovered his strange ability at age 9 after swallowing glass without injury. From there, his appetite only got weirder. He ate nails, light bulbs, bicycles, and even an entire Cessna 150 airplane, consumed over 2 years between 1978 and 1980. Doctors studied him and found his stomach lining was abnormally thick, letting him digest metal and glass without internal damage. He even had stronger than normal stomach acids. Strangely enough, he struggled with soft foods like bananas and eggs. To help digest his metal meals, Lotito would drink mineral oil and lots of water. His bizarre talent shocked audiences across France and beyond. Michel passed away in 2007 at age 57, but his legacy lives on as one of the strangest examples of human biology ever recorded. All right, guys, now let's head over to number 5, Dean Karnazes. Dean Karnazes is widely considered one of the most exceptional ultramarathon runners on the planet, thanks to what he can do with his body, things that almost seem unreal. He once ran 350 miles straight without sleep, stopping only for a few moments at a time. Professional athletes train for years and still fall short of such feats. So how does he manage it? It all began on his 30th birthday, when he rediscovered his love for running. A simple jog turned into something much bigger. Dean realized he had an unusual ability. His body could handle distance without shutting down like most of us. He had a rare resistance to exhaustion. One of his wildest records was completing 50 marathons in 50 states in 50 straight days. That's over 1,300 miles in less than 2 months. He's also run across the Sahara Desert, raced in freezing South Pole marathons, and even completed 200-mile runs without sleep. He is a real-life speed. Number 4. Daniel Browning Smith. Daniel, known worldwide as the Rubber Boy, is a contortionist whose flexibility has redefined what the human body can do. Born in Meridian, Mississippi, Daniel was always energetic and curious. At age 4, he discovered his unusual flexibility by leaping off the couch and landing in a twist most people couldn't survive. That moment marked the start of an extraordinary journey. As a teenager, he trained obsessively, eventually running away to join the circus. From there, his fame skyrocketed. Daniel earned 7 Guinness World Records for flexibility, including squeezing his body through a stringless tennis racket and dislocating both arms with ease. His talents landed him roles in TV, film, and even superhero shows, where his real abilities needed no special effects. He's appeared in Men in Black 2 and Stan Lee's Superhumans, where scientists confirmed his body's natural elasticity. Despite all the attention, Daniel stays grounded, always pushing what's possible with discipline, dedication, and his one-of-a-kind physical gift. Number 3. Derek Amato. Derek Amato's life changed in an instant. After diving into a shallow pool and suffering a traumatic brain injury, he walked away with something he never had before: a sudden and powerful ability to play music. Without formal training or background, Derek began composing full piano pieces, guided only by the melodies that appeared in his mind. He described seeing black and white patterns that translated into musical notes, allowing him to play effortlessly. This rare phenomenon is known as acquired savant syndrome, where a brain injury unlocks hidden cognitive abilities. Researchers were baffled. Derek had no musical education before the accident, yet his new skill was undeniable. He later appeared on major media outlets like CNN, The Today Show, and ABC News. Despite the physical pain he still endures from the injury, Derek continues to compose, record, and perform. His story reminds us that even in tragedy, the brain can reveal extraordinary capabilities no one knew existed. What do you think about him? Number 2. Tom Staniford. Tom was born with a rare condition called mandibular dysplasia with deafness and progeroid features syndrome, a mouthful, but it explains why he looked decades older than he actually was. But instead of letting his condition define him, Tom took a different path. He leaned into sport, choosing competitive cycling, which demands both mental and physical strength. Through determination, he built himself into a champion and represented Great Britain in paracycling events. Despite physical setbacks, he achieved national recognition and respect. Off the track, Tom became a strong advocate for athletes with disabilities, using his platform to speak up for inclusivity in sport. He didn't just compete, he raised awareness. His story resonates with many because it proves physical limits don't decide your potential. Imagine the uphill battle he fought every day and still reached his goals. Beyond his medals, Tom continues to inspire others to embrace their differences and chase their passions. His journey is one of purpose, strength, and sheer resilience. Number 1. Alex Lee. Alex Lee has neurofibromatosis, a condition that causes tumors to grow across her body. It started in middle school, small bumps across her chest and stomach that spread over time. For years, she hid them, long sleeves, high collars, and even avoiding mirrors. Not because she was ashamed, but because she didn't want to make others uncomfortable. People stared. Some even asked if she was contagious. That kind of cruelty doesn't vanish overnight. But Alex didn't stay hidden. With support from her partner, Anthony, she began slowly sharing her story. First came photos, then came her first beach trip, bikini on, scars out. It wasn't about showing skin, she said. It was about showing up. She's not trying to be brave every day. Some days are hard, but she no longer edits herself for anyone else's comfort. Her message is simple. You don't have to be flawless to be visible. Alex didn't change to fit in. She stopped shrinking to make others feel okay. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing content like this. Thanks for hanging with us, and we'll catch you soon.